Hey brothers and sisters, I was just out for a run and the Lord spoke to my heart, and I just wanted to share some things with you. You know, we're going through this pandemic at the moment and we're all united in this. I'm here in Australia, you're on the other side of the world in the US. We're all being impacted by this same global pandemic. And there's so many people and groups and nations that are looking at the best way to defeat this pandemic. How do we stop the spread? How do we make sure that we can protect people? How can we heal from this? How can we balance everything? There's so much thought and intention going into that. But what the Lord puts on my heart today is there's also a spiritual pandemic. We're in spiritual battle all the time. We're in spiritual warfare. And that pandemic is more subtle. It's hard to detect, but it's there. We always have the temptation to turn our eyes to things that are away from the Lord. And one of the ones at the moment that I think is really hitting us across the board is the temptation to frustration in others. Whether that's people that are close to us and we're seeing them every single day in our house and little things build up into frustrations, or whether it's also for people that are far removed from us, and it's easy to judge and look at people in a light that is less than the full beauty and glory of the person that God created. And God just gives me this deep call to love, to say at the moment when we're in this time and we've got a little bit of space, to go deep on love. Because I was talking to Father Eric this morning, and he pointed out that you can't separate the knowledge of Christ from the love of Christ. As we seek him and know him more, we have greater capacity to love. And as we love truly, then we see him more. And it's this upward spiral that just keeps going up. And that's what God's calling us to at the moment. And I want to put it on all of our hearts to really go out in love. And by love, I don't just mean the things we say and do. By love, I mean how we behold people, how we look at them in our hearts, what we believe about them. Do we believe that every single person that we're interacting with or thinking about is a son or daughter of God of infinite worth? Are we beholding that? And when we do intentionally do that, when we remember the beauty of every single person, no matter what else is going on, then we start to grow in love. So I want us all to pick one person that's really close to us at home, and maybe some frustrations have been building. I want us to go out resolved to say, I'm going to look at this person as if this was Christ himself. I want to look at this person as if there was Mary herself. I want to look at this person as if this person was the person I valued the most in the entire world, and to orient our heart that way and to see what flows. And then also to pick someone who is far from us, someone, maybe a leader of a group or a nation, or someone that's on social media and sharing things, someone who's sharing the things that are different to what we believe and resonate with. I want to think of someone who there's a temptation to look down on as less than the fullness of God. And I want us to hold that person up as well. I want to hold up and say, if I looked at this person as a child of God, then how do I think about them? And that still means we need to hold the truth. That still means we need to enter into debate. But we do it from the orientation of love in our hearts that can never be diminished. God bless you, brothers and sisters. Catch you soon.